welcome back to Chicago Cars Direct. Spring is here, which means it's convertible season. This is a 2004 Chevrolet Corvette Convertible. Under the hood of the Corvette, you're going to find Chevrolet's LS1 V8 engine. It's 5.7 liters in displacement, which is a 350 cubic inch V8. This engine makes 350 horsepower, 360 foot-pounds of torque, which is routed to a 4-speed automatic, extraordinarily durable setup, very reliable. It's a pushrod V8, a ton of low-end torque. Not a terribly complicated engine setup, but remarkably efficient. They get great fuel economy. Obviously, a car of this sort is routed to the rear wheels. But for the color combination, knowing it's an automatic convertible and the options and the condition this car's in, let's take a walk around because it'd be really difficult for us to replicate a car like this. But you do have fog lights inset into the lower part of the bumper here. The neat part about this car is that whoever had it obviously knew how to drive a Corvette because they really did take care of that lower part of the front bumper. Most people don't take that level of care, but just take a look across the hood. Front fairing, everything is just all in factory original condition. You've got the factory polished wheels here. It's a 245 45 ZR17 up front here. This is the Eagle F1 tire. This actually is a run flat tire as well. You don't have a spare tire on here, but these will run flat. If you do lose full air pressure, I believe you'll be able to drive up to 50 miles on it, but just take a look at the reflection on the driver's side. You've got the bump strip right in the vent there. That is an individual option. Some cars have that deleted. This one doesn't. Of course, Eagle F1's in the rear. These ones on the back are a 275 40 ZR18. So you got a 17 front, 18 rear. Excellent condition polished wheel in the back, but nothing really to note back here. Stock exhaust. Fully stock car, not modified in any way, shape, or form. Look at the reflection across the deck lid in the rear. You got a decent sized trunk in these Corvettes, but the passenger side condition follows suit. Really excellent all the way across. Inside the Corvette Convertible, you actually have an ample sized trunk. In here, you're going to find the factory set of floor mats. Excellent condition. Pretty deep. You can see the top's actually down. This is the protruding edge of the top, but when this is up, you have even more room. But the storage under here is fantastic. You'll find the factory 12-disc CD changer. And you do have convertible top's an easy mechanism to manage. On the Corvette, just pop the roof up here. Bring the rear window back up with you. Just pop the tonneau cover down. This will lock in place once this is fitted to the lip of the windshield, and it's nothing more than a single handle. Just turn and clip it, and that's it. Take a look across the front seats. You've got the dual power sports seats here. The interior is entirely in excellent condition. The only real stuff to note, and this is virtually unavoidable on any Corvette, entry and exit will wrinkle a little bit of this bolster. It's not really worn, it just shows a couple wrinkles in the leather, but other than that, easy step in. You do drop in, the car's low, but you don't necessarily sit low. It's not a difficult entry and exit. The door opens nice and wide. Everything falls readily in place. They are nice wide seats with a number of customizable power options. You can tighten the bolsters. You do have power lumbar as well as power adjustments. You do have a heads-up display here. This cluster here gives you a view directly out of your line of sight. So if you haven't experienced it, we'll show you exactly what that is. But great layout, really high quality everything in here, and the build quality was remarkably improved for the C5 model. This being the last year, this is the best of the best. See, obviously starting up, the layout's really nice. Gauges are perfectly legible right in front of you. You have a whole number of functions that are controlled with these buttons here for the trip computer right in the middle. Bose sound system, it's a great stereo, especially to complement a convertible with the top down. But you've got a cassette up here, as we showed you before, 12-disc changer in the rear. Dual zone automatic climate control for the front passengers. You have a as-stated 4-speed automatic, put it in drive, hit it and go. It's the kind of car that doesn't necessarily need to downshift to go fast because it's got so much torque in the engine across the entire rev range. Active handling here, this is your traction and stability control, but when you press and hold this button, it actually will take you to what's called the competition mode. It lowers the threshold of stability control so that you can enjoy a little bit more spirited driving. Piloting the Corvette here, it's a drama-free experience. Very comfortable, very easy to drive. It doesn't overpower you, so you have confidence. You know, a lot of fast cars feel like they'll get away from you, but every bit as civil as virtually any other car on the road. But great layout, everything's clean, clear to the, or easy to, you know, falls readily to the touch. The transmission feels very strong. Car's got a ton of low-end torque. You don't really even have to lay into it to make any power, but the quality of this car is really great, and obviously it's a blast to drive. Here we go. Let you know this thing does definitely have a good amount of pickup. And a great soundtrack to accompany that. Wow. Man, I haven't done that in a while. You can tell it's springtime. Get to bring the vets back out again. I forgot how powerful these things are. They feel so good. So easy to drive fast too. Anybody can do that. You just put your foot down and go. And it hits so hard. This transmission's built for this kind of a car. So much torque. Sounds amazing. Very, very cool. You know, vets really are timeless. There's still nothing out there on the road that quite replicates this car. Still an American icon in my mind, always has been. From the first generation up till the current 6th generation of the car, it's always been a constant evolution. This was really the first car they really got right. What I mean by that is the refinement, build quality, and handling all kind of came into play. It's a remarkably rewarding car to drive, great to be seen in. Cost of ownership is virtually nothing, as these cars are so well built and reliable. Got a copy of the Auto Check history report here in my hand. Shows the car's perfectly clean. Now it does show a 2-owner car, but it does show a duplicate titling event when the car was new. Shows it was leased as a brand new car, but other than that, it's excellent. Scores a 93 on the Auto Check score, if you're familiar with that. But we do have extended warranties available. If you're concerned about just covering this car, we do have great extended warranties available. Contact us direct if you want to, if you have any inquiries about that. But check this car out on our website. You'll find it at chicagocarsdirect.com, where you'll find 60 pictures of this and every car in our inventory. You can also check out our other highlight reels. You'll find that on YouTube. It's our YouTube channel, youtube.com/chicagocarsdirect. Thanks for wasting some time with us today, and we'll see you next time.